Welcome back. This week we took out everyone's favorite MBT, the Leopard 2A4. And we're going to get straight into it. We're using the premium Leopard 2A4. We also have the normal Leopard 2A4 in the lineup, but we're not leading with that as it still needs a good bit to spade. So we are leading with the normal 2A4. And the only difference between them is a camo net and premium bonuses. So when you play the vehicle, you're going to get more experience and more research on the vehicle that you're grinding. So I do like to run the premium version, and as someone that does like picking up premium vehicles, as I'm sure you probably already noticed just from the few videos I've posted, a good few of them are premium vehicles. They're not only are they good for grinding, but when it comes to a vehicle like the Leopard 2A4, a premium one it's just a nice option to have. It's going to really benefit the grind in the late stages of the German tech tree. So kicking this off, we're going to see a striker here. We're going to disable him. That was the first shot I fired in this vehicle today. So just understanding what the round does when you fire it. So the second shot is a perfect shot. Just scanning the hillside there because we saw a vehicle go through. There's a Type 90. We gave him such a nice firing opportunity. We're very lucky to survive that. We've got a terribly long reload here. Or sorry, repair. We'll also have a terribly long reload because we lost our loader. We've only 2 crew left. That Type 90 is a bit scary. Very fast reload on those. They don't have any armor whatsoever, basically, but as is always the case with War Thunder, no armor is best armor. So we're about to get operational again here. So we're back up and running here, so let's push forward. We have BMP3 with us. We'll push up with him. Just keeping an eye on the right side. The BMP3 is very obviously looking at the left and straight ahead, so we'll watch the right. BMP3 gets taken out. So now my attention is fully on the left. Big mistake. There's a Dardo over on the right hand side. In my opinion, the mistake that I made there is pushing too far forward. I didn't need to. I could have hid behind the tower, stayed in cover from the Dardo, but I think at the time I was fully focused on the left and focusing on whatever took the BMP3 out. So that was the interest. Now second spawn in the premium 2A4. Going to push forward here. Very nervous about the right hand side of the map. I think I might have a bit of PTSD from other people hiding up there in the past. Some sort of SAM firing in front of us, missile A. Pushing up and get a lovely shot on the XM1. I think we could probably shoot him anywhere and it would pin him, but that was quite a nice shot. And we have a Challenger Mark 1. Disable him. We weren't going to get a kill shot there, I don't think, so going for the engine was a good alternative. I don't think he knows where we are, so now we take out his gun as well. Bit disappointed I didn't finish him off in that shot. We have what looks like an Abrams behind him. And get a nice shot through the turret cheek to take out the Challenger 1. And someone else takes out the Abrams. So, pushing forward. There's a guy over here on the right. He's just been taken out by the Ariete, I believe it is. No, never mind. It's a Leopard 2A4M. It's the Canadian Leopard. Pushing forward here. Just keeping... Now, I don't recommend you do this, but keep getting your armor side on is usually not a good idea. But in this situation, I'm looking left, but I'm keeping the armor front in case there is anything over on the right-hand side. I definitely have PTSD about the right-hand side. So pushing up onto Alpha, trying to stay in line with my teammates. If you look at the mini-map, we are on the front line, along with a bunch of teammates. We are now on the cap. Just staying smart. We're getting machine gun through the smoke. I notice a muzzle flash now. I don't think I realized it at the time. We are going to push forward. 4095 gets obliterated. There is a HSTVL. So I'm actually going to push up and try and deal with him. He is quite a dangerous vehicle in that specific position. He can see across the entire cap, and he can really hurt our team if he's not dealt with quickly. So keeping a very close eye on what's over to my left, since that's where the enemy is spawning from. I like to put a bit of smoke in the middle, because most enemies are going to instantly look in that direction. Now, there's a good chance that HSTVL has me spotted, but I'm taking a chance. Just noticed some rocks there, so we move around them. We don't want to get stuck in this position. Excuse me. There's likely the missile AA, the Leopard. So we're definitely on the front foot here now. Definitely starting to enjoy the game. We'll take out the TKX. And we notice something is on Alpha. We're going to try and move and deal with that. We do. It's another Abrams down. Now we have a Sergeant York. Unfortunately, didn't get him through the smoke. And our machine guns aren't picking up anything. We're going to let him be. We might try and deal with him later. I'm starting to realize now that I've obviously been spotted, or, you know, with the constant amount of shots I've been taking, enemies are probably going to be going beelining for me, and I have no teammates around. I'm completely on my own. Now, the position I put myself in here, you're probably wondering, well, you're not perfectly behind the rock. I don't want to be. The enemy is going to see the rock there, and they're instantly going to shoot and think someone's behind it. So if I put myself at an angle, there's a better chance that I might survive a shot or two. Now we are out of rounds. Very unfortunate. We're lucky we dealt with that vehicle in one shot. So we need to try and get back and cap Alpha. And as well, now we have noticed that we are close to a nuke. It's going to get even closer if we can cap Alpha. Now I know as well there is a Sergeant York nearby, so we'll smoke to our front because that's likely where he'll be coming from if he decides to push. And that AA platform can really rip through this tank, any tank, doesn't really matter. We have a round now. You can see we are close to a nuke. We are less than 50 points away. Just watching down the road. I really don't like being on this road for any longer than I have to be because you can get killed from anywhere. So I'm going to take the opportunity, seeing that my teammate just unfortunately met his demise. We're going to push up a little bit. Being very cautious here. Now I can hear something on the other side of this building. I think it might be the Sergeant York. It is. And down he goes. There's the nuke. We're going to let that. Unfortunately, the Sergeant York didn't actually get the kill, but that's fine. We get into the Jaguar. We should have plenty of time to make it to the battlefield here. Now, if you enjoyed the video today, a bit different to last week's video, and if you enjoyed it, I'd love to hear whether you like this format more or the format from last Monday. I love to know what my viewers like to see. If you like a mix of both, I don't mind making different types of videos. It's at the end of the day, these are games I find myself in. If I have a shortage of games where they're like this and I don't get amazing battles constantly, then the other video will have to be made where, you know, you get 12 kills or so with 3 or 4 deaths. So be it. But I'd love to hear what you, the viewer, enjoys watching. Do you prefer a certain type of video, who you like watching, why you like watching them, that kind of thing. Now, if you did like it, a thumbs up would be very much appreciated, sub even more so. And if you want to keep up to date with what's going on in the game for me, what's going on in War Thunder, keep up with any uploads I might have, follow me on Twitter. And I'd also, just a quick one, I'd love to know what you thought of the video on Friday, if it's something you'd like to see going forward alongside these videos. But after all of that, we get the nuke. That's the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one.